What's up, y'all? Twine Eagles 215 reporting back at y'all with another video. And if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, smash that thumbs up button, guys. Also, if you can, give that bell, that ring, a ding. Now, I want to give a special shout out to my aunt. She sent me this schedule right here. It actually has all the game. It has all the preseason games and all the season games for 2019. Now, I have an extra one. If you would like it, let me know. The first person that says they want it, I'll send it to them. Whatever. I will put my email in the description. So, let's get into this. Excuses and reasons. What do we got? So guys, make sure you leave your comments down below to let me know what y'all think of, the video, and also what do you think these are? What do you think these are? Do you think these are excuses or you think these are reasons? So, me personally, it's a lot that happened. I've been thinking about this video all day, trying to make it and what I'm gonna say and blah 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 after work. So I'm jumping into this. A lot happened, guys. We know that, but let's talk about Nelson Aguilar, or we could just talk about the bad half that Carson Wentz had, or we could talk about Jim Schwartz dialing a blitz up just about that last play with Julio at the wrong time. Or we could talk about the push in the back that was there and nobody said nothing. And the ref was standing, right there watching. I mean, it's a lot of things that we can get into and we can, basically say why we lost, or we could just talk about how everybody, the whole wide receiver core went out and got injured. It's so many things that we can say. Like I said, or we could just talk about Carson. Carson didn't have a good first half. We're always starting off slow, and it's so many things that we can take, and these are just details. Like what we can say are excuses and reasons. You know what I mean? But it's a lot happened, but, we can't blame it on one person. You can't blame it on one person. It's a team effort. Those guys were all on the field. They all came out together. They all played together. They did one snap at least. So, it's a lot of just different things that we can touch on. You know what I mean? The guy got pushed right there in his back, and the play, it wasn't called. I mean, the guy extended his arms, pushed him in the back, and he went down. You know what I mean? And that was the block that set Julio Jones to the house. Now, also, you can say, Jim Schwartz, why did we blitz on 4th and 3? I mean, either you could have sent just one guy and let that safety stay back, and maybe the safety could have, defended that play a little better. You know what I mean? It's a lot to say. Nelson Aguilar running down in stride, easy touchdown. The ball was here. All he had to do was just lay his hands out and spread his arms, and he would have caught it. And that would have been a touchdown. Carson Wentz just having a bad first half. You know what I mean? Doug, why ain't you run the ball, Doug? I mean, Doug, you should have just ran the ball. You could have ran the ball more, Doug. Jordan Howard, you putting Miles Sanders in too much. Miles Sanders getting the ball, he jumping and dancing around. Miles Sanders just not the fastest guy no more like he was, in college. In college you can do that, Miles. You can run around, do your jump, juke, run around, turn around, spin around. This is the NFL, man. I mean, you got to know that these guys are pretty fast. They may look slow and they may look old, but they're pretty fast, Miles. Tim Jernigan hurt his foot. He'll be out for, I think they said 4 to 6 weeks. Deshaun Jackson out. Goddard out. You know what I mean? I mean, we just lost our whole wide receiver core there. But I mean, what? I mean, like I said, do you play the blame game or do you just excuses or maybe reasons? It all depends. You know what I mean? So, I mean, just like also I seen a play where Carson just overthrow. Even he threw the ball so high, Nelson had to go way, way up and catch it. Carson going in the tent. You know what I mean? It's so many different things of why we could have lost. Ronald Darby getting burnt. Our best corner now. Our best corner. He got burnt like 3 times. Probably 4. And they targeted him back to back to back. They was very, very adamant on getting a touchdown on Ronald Darby. And this is our highest paid cornerback. We got some problems we need to fix. Sidney Jones stuck his nose in there and made a good hit. I did see that. You know what I mean? And things of that nature, man. It really was good. And I just felt like, the slow start didn't help us out. We just didn't do enough. We got close. But sometimes you have to start off a little faster. This 3 points and 6 points by the half, it's not going to get us where we need to be. You know what I mean? It's not going to get us where we need to be. We need to be in a zone where we are ahead by a touchdown or so. You know what I mean? All this playing from behind, we can't do that. This is not the team that we played from last week. You know what I mean? So, Atlanta just had a little bit more. You know what I mean? They got better receivers. And, like I said, we basically started off so slow, it was hard to catch up. We would have started off a little faster. We would have been able to have a little leeway. And that comes from maybe Doug not calling the right play sometime, or just could come to, Carson not having his star wide receivers out there, and the ones that's out there he don't have chemistry with, or maybe he just couldn't find them, or maybe they just were not open for him to find, which that's what I believe it was. Carson just was running around trying to find somebody open. These guys wasn't open. They don't have chemistry because they're the twos. And they're used to playing probably with Josh McCown, or they're not used to getting those first team reps, So the chemistry was off. Everything just was off. But at the end of the day, Carson was clutch. He did what he needed to do as far as trying to put our team in the best position to win. I feel like he did, you know what I mean? And I feel like the guy really showed some heart to go in that tent and then come back out, get his ribs, get the thing on his ribs so to keep him in the game. You know what I mean? Zach Ertz felt like it was his fault, because he, kind of sat down right up under the yellow line, the first down marker. You know what I mean? A lot of things went all kind of ways, you know what I mean? And it's excuses and it's reasons. It all depends on how y'all look at it. You know what I mean? So, it was a good game, but we have to move on. The season isn't over. Maybe we will get some of our receivers back. Hopefully we will. But the key is not to rush the receivers. Don't rush the receivers back, and then they keep getting these recurring injuries. We don't need that. When you come back healthy. Alshon with the calf. You got Jackson with the groin. I don't know what. I'll be honest. Dallas Goedert, I'll get back with y'all on that. Timmy Jernigan, like I said, foot. And those were a lot of injuries, man. And I think they had to do. Jason Kelsey had a concussion protocol. And I think Nelson Aguilar had one too. It just was a lot of stuff going on. And this is very unexpected. And these are some devastating injuries that we had. What I mean by devastating is just like they took a toll on us. I don't mean like they're gone for a long time. The injuries just took a toll on us on our offense. It just changed everything, and like I said, it could be a lot of reasons. Another one that y'all can debate about. The Doug he just didn't run the ball to make it easy. So that's all I got to say about that, guys. Make sure you leave a comment down below to let me know what y'all think. And it's always fly, Eagles, fly.